Hello and welcome to another episode of Techfanaticofficial videos. Today I'm going to talk about Befitter, which is another project in the whole move to earn narrative. At the moment, we are receiving a lot of projects in this space, move to earn, and personally, I don't talk a lot about a lot of them because the market is in a space that you need to only talk about projects that have good partnerships, good hype, and also good use cases. Now, after a while, I'm coming back and talking about Befitter because this project actually ticks some of these boxes for me. And it's a potentially good project to look at if you're looking for entering into the space for move to earn. So if we jump right off to it, and I'm going to switch between both DAO Maker page and Befitter page to talk about it. So Befitter is a recent project that's incubated by Ice-T Labs. Ice-T Labs are the group that are behind Gamefi and Redkite. And basically, they're making a fitness, finance, and SocialFi application for the healthy lifestyle. So it's not only a move to earn project, but also is trying to be a social health and fitness application at the same time. So if you see the comparison they're making to projects like Genopets, Strava, Virtual, or Stepen, Stepen being the biggest one, is that they have a group mode, they have a pet mode, they have different sporting activities, whereas other ones have only like a solo mode. So you don't have that ability to have the group activities. They have the SocialFi feature, which means you can share results, you can do donation, you can even do campaigns, whereas the other ones don't have that much of a social feature. You can share some of your results. And they also allow you to have your wearables with you, so like Apple Watch or those sorts, whereas most of the other ones are, I would say, the generation one of the move to earn on blockchain space. In terms of their innovation as well, they're just matching what I said pretty much. You can also have pets as a workout companion, and they have a renting system. So having that companion is also a differentiator between this project and the current space project that we are seeing here. And for that reason, they're even separating that by having solo mode earning health tokens, whereas people who are walking, running, and cycling earning via challenging or using pets, both social token as well as the health token. And then, of course, they have the rent and buying as well. So that's one of the key differentiators that they have and unique selling points. The other aspect is they're also focused the game modes again, as I said, not only a solo mode, but also for people who have pets. They could also do dog walking, and challenge to be more of a tournament to promote you to challenge with other people that you have as friends, as well as the one-on-one, you and your friend doing a competition against each other. So that sort of differentiates it. And the revenue model is also quite different. So in terms of the revenue model, they have the NFT item sale, leveling up, repairing, and mint. And this is like a revenue stream from the activities within application. So any trade, there's going to be a fee, and minting NFT is going to create basically charge and give revenue to the treasury. They will have ticket sale for those challenge tickets that I mentioned. So if you're doing a challenge, you can buy the tickets and participate in challenges. Some of that funds will go to the project, and some of that will be given to the winners, basically. There's transaction fee, of course. There's a rental commission fee. So if you rent your sneakers, there's going to be a fee given to the project and application for the fact that you're doing a rental. But the fee is going to be small. And of course, you shouldn't overlook the fact that you can have advertising and collaboration fee involved as well. The other differentiator is they have sustainability goal as well. So I'm not going to read through this, but basically they're saying they're targeting people who are fitness savvy, and they're also going to promote charity and donation within the application. And I also found a quite interesting diagram here. So in terms of revenue, as you can see, 50% of the revenue made from these goes to the reserves and treasury of the project, and then release some back to the ecosystem. And that part that goes back to the ecosystem will be for move to earn price pool, staking rewards, and goal pool to keep the flow continuing and going. And here they're also showing the type of behavior they're looking at. So they have people, I know a lot of people in this area that are more token hunters, and they're more interested to earn particular tokens and move from one M2E project to another one. So they're coming for profit, and they're saying that the medium exercise is more suitable for them. Whereas there are people who are investors, dog walkers, they're also looking at the social side. Light exercise is good for them. So they have different modes and user personas based on the type of person who's interested, type of exercise, and the characteristics. Some people are more just to earn token. Some people are more to also care about their fitness activities. So this is more about the competitive advantage and why the project has a differentiator in comparison to others. In terms of their token, they have the FIU or social token, as well as the HE token, which is the health token for the project. So the FIU token is for spending and staking the project, which means it has a finite supply, and there's a staking to be done in the NFT collections, in challenges, and of those sorts. It's a token that's going to be burned for minting NFT items, challenging reward pool, and the burning events. And they also have an earn token that's staking and yield farming. You can do activities with your pet. So the way you can earn is basically either you have to stake, you have to do the challenge mode, or you could do activities with your pet. The HE token, which is the health token, is more about burning and minting NFT items, leveling up, repairing those NFTs, and then, of course, also the solo mode that you can have, or winning challenges. So the social token makes sure you're not doing a solo run and making sure you actually have to challenge others or activity with the pets, whereas the health token is more for people who are more interested in the solo function. Both will also give you most of these characteristic, but this one has an infinite supply, whereas the FIU has a finite supply. In terms of the tokenomics, I'll go to the DAO Maker page. I usually prefer their metrics. It's more elaborate. So the total number of tokens is going to be 1 billion. Project is valuating itself as $15 million, which is quite good considering pre-bull run. Usually that's what you look for, and now we're not in a bull market, so projects need to look at under 20 million, so that's more sustainable. The key token is also FIU, as I mentioned, which is the social token on the Binance Chain network. They've got 30% for the funds for the staking and rewards and the ecosystem and all the activities I just mentioned, how you can earn. 15% will be on public sale. There will be no seed. There will be no private round. Everything will be on public sale. So 15% of the total token, which is 1.5 mil. There's a development team token, which is 15% of the total token. There is a liquidity and market making, which is 12% of the total again for liquidity and market making. And that is a pretty huge amount actually to think about it, 12% of the total tokenomics. Marketing is going to be 10%. Treasury is going to be 10%. Advisors are going to get 6% of token distribution. And 2% is going for the community activities. So the price will be at 0.015, being a $15 million fully diluted value. And it's going to be 2.25 of these tokens to be fundraised. The token lock is going to be 12% at the token generation event. There will be a 90 days cliff. And after that, there will be a 4% monthly release of the token after the 3 months. So quite a strict long-term cliff, but also having a look at this, you can see there will be less distribution for the first 4 months because they're focusing on development and earning mechanism. Now, in terms of unlock schedule, we know about the public sale. but the development team will not receive, as you can see, tokens all the way until the 10th month, I think, which is next year around June. So if you remove the development team, you can see there will be also lock for the advisors up until around the same time. So advisors also are going to have a lock for a significant period of time. In terms of the, let's have a look, treasury, there will be a 3 months treasury lock. Public sale, of course, I've talked about the unlocking and vesting schedule for that. For the ecosystem rewards, that's going to be from day one, because that's how they attract the people to be looking at the project. The marketing will be released on a weekly basis, and for the first 10 months, much more aggressive, and after 2 years, it's going to slow down. There will be a small token for the community, probably airdrops and all that, and that's going to be consistent for the first 20 months. The liquidity is pretty interesting. So they're adding, if you look at the public sale and liquidity, they're sort of matching the liquidity here. So this is something I really love about this project and the advisors. They actually have 18 million tokens on public sale and 18 million released liquidity. So they're trying to mitigate the sell pressure from the public tokens by going hand in hand. As you can see, they're going hand in hand with the circulating tokens. So that's really great to know about the project in terms of the tokenomics. Now, they also have the partnerships that are built with DAO Maker. So if you go to their website as well, I think you would see that they have built partnerships. Let's skip through this section, more of the NFT systems. So they're backed by DAO Maker, Ice-T Labs, which are the founders of Redkite and Gamefi, and DAO Maker being the best launchpad right now in the crypto space. The team is Ba Nguyen, which I know her. She's actually the co-founder of the project, and she works with Ice-T Labs as the advisor and also due diligence leader. And this is her first project. She works with product owners from the blockchain and GameFi and NFT industry in Vietnam, basically. The advisors are the founder of Ice-T Labs, as well as the co-founder of DAO Maker. So heavily supported the project by both DAO Maker and GameFi, Redkite, Ice-T Labs teams. For the roadmaps, they started the idea early 2022. They formed the team early 2022. In May, they wanted to do the seed fundraising, but that's now changed. They're focusing more to repurpose everything to public round. They had the airdrop starting for community growth in May. They started their alpha testing in June. And in Q3, which is now in July, they're going to have their IDO in 7 days from now. They're going to have staking, mainnet launch, renting system, co-branding, and partnership in Q3. In Q4, they're going to have the version 3 of the mainnet launch, which is the challenge section, which is where you can earn one of the ways you can earn the FIU tokens. They're going to have the wearables. They're going to have in-app system optimization, advertising, and then in Q1 2023, they're going to have swimming and being health analysis as well. And next year, they're going to give you training plans, SocialFi elements, and marathon. So it's going to continue to grow to be a full-on fitness application. And that's a good way to say it, not just move to earn, but a fitness application. And that's why the roadmap starts with the move to earn and continues with actually a more elaborate system of making sure people are not just here for the move to earn campaign. In terms of the social media, they have a very large partnership, and that's why they have 86,000 followers, and they're all real. because they ran a lot of campaigns with Engine Starter. They have run campaigns with DAO Maker. They run campaigns on Gamefi, Redkite. They attracted a lot of people. Their Telegram groups has 60,000 people. The Discord has 20,000 people. They're actually growing social media very rapidly and really, really well. So that's pretty good in terms of their social media. There are a few events also happening. So if you go to the app page, and I just wanted to show the shoes. These are the shoes, and they're going to have Fitter Pass as well. But if you go to the shoes, and if you go to the portal, so they have the portal already running. Like I had a NFT box from Engine Starter, which I could claim, and I claimed it. And they have shops and assets. But remember, at the time of recording, I'm still on Pre-Mainnet. So you can't see all of this. Now, the Pre-Mainnet launch, and so they did the alpha testing in terms of their events. And then the Pre-Mainnet launch happened earlier this month. And they started, alpha happened earlier this month, and now Pre-Mainnet is happening since yesterday's. And it's going to continue for a few days until 12th of July. Total, they're going to give 2,000 Binance USD as a reward, unlimited number of participants. And you can go to the befitter.io Pre-Mainnet, and then you can go and see if you have the boxes, how you can participate. They download the application on test flight. So you get a feel of how you can use the app, but also you can use it for earning, and as well as having a chance to participate. Chance to buy shoes on the shop, have a chance to mind your shoes, all these things you can do. And they have rules as well. So you need to run at least 3 kilometers or walk or cycle, mint shoes at least once, transfer all assets from spending wallet to the user wallet, including HE, BNB, and NFT item on July 12th, no later than this time. So there's a trace of the completion of the quest in the challenge. So you need to do all of this to be able to win all these activities. These are the events they're running. In terms of the final topic is the IDO. It's going to happen on Gamefi, Redkite, as well as DAO Maker. So DAO Maker is raising around 350K. Let's get a more accurate number. So I think they're raising 350K on public round, and just to be accurate, 350K, yes, on SHO round, and 250K for the public SHO round. SHO is for those who hold DAO Maker token. Public SHO is for those who don't hold DAO Maker token and are participating in this publicly. Now, initial market cap for this project is also going to be, I think, 360,000. So it's quite a small market cap to start with. And in terms of how to participate, you can have two options. You can buy DAO Maker tokens, and DAO Maker token is now rather cheap because the market is in a bear turn. So it's $1.35, which is, let's say, just look at the last 6 months or 3 months. It's almost down by 50%. So it's a good time to buy. I'm not going to give you advice on it, by the way, just saying if you want to buy. And you need to hold the minimum of 2,000 DAO Maker tokens to be qualified for this, the lowest tier of the DAO Maker campaign. Now, as I was saying, for this project, you could participate in the Befitter IDO with either holding the token, or alternatively, you could participate just like I guided you before in Step App, participate in the public pool. And if you're lucky and if you win, depends on how much a token you're holding and how socially active you are, you might get a ticket, and you don't need to hold DAO Maker tokens, and you can participate in the IDO. There will be a fee for you, I think 30% fee. But having said that, there's still a better mechanism for you if you don't want to hold token and you don't want to be exposed to the risk. I will share the link to the Pre-Mainnet, and I will also share the referral link for how to get whitelisted to increase your chances. So make sure you look at the whitelisting detail that I'm going to provide in the description of this YouTube video, so then you can participate and also have a chance to be one of the lucky winners. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not going to talk more about the market or the project because, again, I don't want to really refer to the market much at the moment. It's, you know, up and down. But projects like Befitter are projects that are more long-term than the rest of Move2Earn fever that's happening now. And you've probably seen what happened to Stepan. This is more of a fitness and SocialFi as well, rather than just a pure Move2Earn project. So I have a positive thinking, and I think they'll do quite well. But I cannot give you financial advice, so make sure you do your own research. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, which is Techfanaticofficial. I really appreciate your support. And if you have any questions, make sure you put it down in the comments, and I'll be sure to reply. Thanks for watching this video as well, and I'll be seeing you next time. Goodbye.